Hey guys, I want to show you a new feature of my free JMesh tools add-on for Blender, and this is non-destructive booleans. Let me show this by an example of this simple mesh. First I press this button to enable the primitive mode. As primitive I use a rectangle and the operation are set to difference. Then I draw the rectangle onto the surface of the object, press E to extrude it to the inside. And here in the JMesh panel, you can see that I have apply immediately disabled. And this means we are going to create a pending boolean that you can see here in the collection JMBool_pending. And the object that is used as a cutter is invisible by default, but you can make it visible and then move it, scale it as you like, and you see the boolean is pending. You can adjust it and it is non-destructive. You can also use the transform tool to change the scale or the location. Or let's add a mirror modifier for the Z axis. You can press this button in the JMesh panel and then set the axis of the mirror modifier to Z. And still you can modify the object and see a live boolean preview. With the cutter object selected, I press this button, apply selected booleans, and then the boolean operator is applied and the cutter is deleted because I checked the option delete after apply. Okay, let's add another primitive. This time I want to add a cylinder as union operation. So I set the primitive to circle and the operation to union. I draw this onto the top of the mesh, but I change the tool so that we can see the primitive better. Use the new gizmo to move this upwards and press E to extrude and then Ctrl left click to union. And you see again the JMBool_pending object for the circle is created. We can make this visible and then scale or move it before the union operation is applied. And to apply the boolean, you can also select the target object and then press this button, apply all booleans. OK, and the pending boolean is removed. Now the real geometry is created and we can go ahead and, for example, bevel this. OK, let's add another difference operation with a circle. We don't extrude, we just paint onto the top and press Ctrl left click to cut through the whole object. Now let's add another pending boolean, for instance, a slice here at the backside. I use a rectangle and the slice operation, draw onto the mesh and extrude. And this is a slice that you don't see at the moment because we don't have a bevel. Because a pending boolean means that there's no geometry generated yet, so you can't add a bevel. But there's another way to make this sliced object visible. You can, for instance, assign a different material. And again I can select the pending boolean, move it around and you see the slice in a kind of live preview. But now I want to apply, so with the rect object selected, I press apply selected booleans. Okay, nice, still we have one boolean pending, so I select the cube, which is the target, and press apply all booleans. And now I can continue, select this object, add some simple bevels for these sharp edges. Then I add bevels for the whole object and the other one as well. And then you can continue your modeling process. For instance, select these faces, add an inset, extrude them to the inside as you like. So guys, I hope you liked this improvement for pending non-destructive booleans. And if you like my channel JNM, then don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on my social media on Instagram, Facebook or Twitter. And if you have any questions, then just add these to the comments below. Support me as my patron if you like, and I see you on JNM.